Episode 2 of The Falcon and Winter Soldier had very strong emotions from each of his characters. Let's first start off with the elephant in the room, the new Captain America, John Walker. That caught me off guard, and I know it caught off Bucky and Sam Wilson when they found out that there was a new Captain America. Sam Wilson probably felt hurt and disappointed and even betrayed because he gave up the shield in the betterment of the country for everybody to see Steve Rogers' shield as a national treasure, but instead it was given to another person, John Walker. And so, in regards to Sam, I would understand where he would be feel angry and feel hurt that, and also have some doubt, thinking, was he a fool for giving off the shield that his friend gave to him, and he gifted it back to the country, and the country just quickly gave it to somebody else. So I definitely want to see the progression of the episodes of how he handles his interactions with John Walker, who on the other end feels that he has a lot of shoes to fill, but he is seeking validation from Sam and Bucky because they were close allies of Captain America. So we're gonna have to definitely watch his growth as a character during the last remaining episodes of this series. However, we're gonna also look at his mindset, like how is he taking on the mantle, the pressures is gonna get to him, and we all could relate to that when we enter a new job where we're replacing somebody and the expectations may be high because coworkers and employees know that you're replacing one of their beloved coworkers, so you're always going to be compared. So having those expectations can have a huge weight on a person. So I'm very interested to see how Marvel and the writers carry out this person's character, personality. How is he going to be able to handle this big pressure of being a Captain America? Another point in this episode that caught me off guard as well, but it was very powerful, was the introduction of Isaiah Bradley. This was very touching because you could watch the pain and anger that Isaiah Bradley demonstrated when Bucky and Sam came to his house, and when it was revealed what happened to him, how he was a hero for this country. However, he went to prison and was experimented on against his will. And this kind of highlights a similar topic in a real American history with the Tuskegee experiment. So I don't know if the series is going to continue with them or whatnot. It was just there for a moment, but just bringing that point into the episode was very powerful, very touching, and had me thinking about a lot of things where a person gives themselves to a mission, and in result their will is taken against them. So we're definitely going to see how Sam, especially Sam, how he deals with this, especially knowing that Isaiah Bradley was a hidden figure and they did this to him, and it is tossed aside and no mention of him at all. And then leading after that incident, then the episode touches on American culture, a topic that's been very sensitive to our country, where black males' interaction with cops, and we were able to see that with Sam and the cops. But it was ironic how where Bucky intervened, and he was the one that ended up being arrested by the cops. But the fact that they didn't recognize who he was, and they had their interaction. Marvel did a great job of emphasizing something that is in reality that's been going on for the past few years, is more highlighted in the American public with the advent of social media and the news taking more attention to this topic. And with Bucky, the thing that I noticed about him was in this episode was his shock in Sam giving up the shield, but most importantly, when they were having their therapy session, where he's questioning himself, where he was saying that if Captain America was wrong about you, referring to Sam, then he must have been wrong about me, because he's still questioning his validation in being a good person. He's struggling with that. And so we're going to continue to see this through subsequent episodes for him, where he may be able to find his peace, because he's a man struggling to find it. So this was a very good character study of different characters, their emotions, and their place in the world, where we have, again, John Walker trying to validate himself as being the new Captain America, Isaiah Bradley, who was mistreated and betrayed by the people that he served, then Sam Wilson, with him having these different emotions going on, with him feeling like maybe hoodwinked, and then also questioning why did he give up something that was given onto him, and also, is he going to start thinking about what they did to Isaiah Bradley? Is that going to play moving forward in the future episodes? And Bucky, we're going to be watching how he is going to be searching for answers for himself, and really coming to, if he's able to forgive himself. That's the big thing I think we're going to be watching. Can he forgive himself? So yeah, I look forward to watching episode 3. All right.